Hey guys, welcome back to the Union Leipzig career mode. Now, last time out, we just hired a couple new members to our staff, including a new tactical analyst that says despite our bad results so far this season, the underlying statistics haven't been that bad. But patience is gonna wear thin if we don't get wins quick, so we're gonna get straight into the action and hope that this episode we can finally start to put some kind of consistent results together. Now, we're a brand new team and we're just figuring out the players in the system, but the kind of possession football we've been playing has actually not looked that bad, so I'm glad to see that the underlying stats support that. Now, the thing we really need to figure out is who can get us goals. I mean, it's all good when we pass around and make it look pretty, but without somebody there to actually get the ball in the back of the net, it's not going to translate into wins for us. And Tobias Bergman, our striker, has a good opportunity early in the game. And one of the running themes for us so far has been who is going to be our starting striker. Now, I've opted for Bergman in recent games, but it's a reminder we also have Nico Fofana, who technically is a higher rated player and started the season as our main striker, but I've found that we just need somebody more direct, and Bergman is a very classic kind of target man up top for us. So although it hasn't really translated into goals for him just yet, I'm hoping that it will. And there we have Emeka Obi wins the ball back. Bergman, point blank, can't convert. Well, he's getting in all the right positions, but he's not finishing well enough. And if he doesn't shape up soon, maybe we'll give Fofana another chance. Now, the other running theme this season has been our defense, or lack of it at times. But the one shining star we've had in our backline is our goalkeeper, Kraus. Now, we started the season with Becker, one of the center backs, as our captain, but he's since been benched, and since Kraus has been wearing the armband, this guy's been on another level. We would look even worse without him there. I mean, but the sad reality is a goalkeeper can only do so much, and our lack of organization on defense is just there for everyone to see. As we do eventually concede yet again, I just don't know what to do with Union Leipzig at this point. It looks like we're on track to lose another game. While some of this is to be expected, we're a brand new team with a young and inexperienced manager, and we're just trying to figure everything out. But with relegation potentially on the line here, I mean, the pressure is already getting pretty high. We're dead last in the league with one win from, I think, 9 or 10 games at this point. So we at least need to start getting some draws or find a way to get points. Our only goal is to avoid relegation. Question is, can we do it as Wolf sends a ball wide? It's a good look from our central midfielder. And again, I don't know. It just seems like we're creating decent opportunities, but not scoring. I just feel like we need at least one player to start getting into form and get a rhythm going, and then maybe we can, I don't know, have the confidence to just start finishing better. And here we go, Wolf with another opportunity outside the box, and finally, there we go. He scores a goal, a well-deserved goal at that. We've seen a couple really good long shots from Wolf over the past couple of games. And again, he's one of these players that on paper should be the star of our team. He's high rated. And now if he can actually start finishing goals like that, maybe he'll actually start to fulfill his potential for us. And you can just see that goal has breathed life into this team as we're starting to be first to balls. And again, I think despite being level, we've actually been the better team here as Bergman picks out Emeka Obi, who finds plenty of space on the wing. Now can he show the composure to pick out the right pass? It is top of the box for Wolf, who can't finish the second chance, but it's another good one. Is this going to be another familiar story here for Union Leipzig as Bergman tries to pick out Obi? It's cut out and time winding down now. We have 5 minutes remaining in the match, and honestly, the majority of chances have gone our way. We have to fight to the very death here as Bergman tracks all the way back, and that's a poor pass. Wolf picks it out in midfield. Now, can we get options ahead of him? Kruger, our box-to-box midfielder, making a run to support from deep, and Bergman finds himself on the end of the pass. Chance in the box, and finally a goal from our striker. That is well overdue, and Tobias Bergman gets in the right position with only seconds remaining in the game to finally win an important match here for Union Leipzig. And you know, this game might prove to be a turning point in terms of morale for the team. That was a hard-fought win and a well-deserved one. We genuinely played well, and it's just like that tactical analysis showed in last episode. We've actually been playing well, objectively, and now maybe we'll start converting that into actual results. I mean, we got a ways to go though, don't we? 20th place with only 2 wins. We're gonna have to keep that up for a while if we wanna crawl out of those bottom spots. And rotation's gonna be another difficult challenge for us. Nico Fofana, the other striker I was just talking about, is looking for more regular game time. I don't know what to do though. Bergman is finally scoring, and I'm definitely not going to change things up as long as the team looks so unstable. But we're just in desperate need of somebody to be more consistent. Obi's had 2 goals, same with Wolf and Bergman, but outside of that, I mean, again, we're 13 games actually into the league now. I think I said 10 earlier, but that's just abysmally bad for a team that really needs goals right now. And I think the one area we can still improve on is our defense. Now, I benched Becker for a few games because he started the season pretty poor, but at 64 overall, I feel like we have to try to make him work. He should be our best player. So it's a little bit risky to start a player who we know did not have a good start to the season. But I don't think we can be too harsh on any single player right now. I mean, the whole team's been playing poorly, and maybe Becker can come in and look better than what we saw from him earlier this season. But I think especially with the defense, it's going to be a system-wide issue. No single player is going to be able to make or break it. Maybe outside of the goalkeeper that I was just talking about. Kraus has looked good. But we have to learn to defend as a unit, and it's on full display here. As we can see the opening goal of the game, it's so poor again from Union Leipzig. We just can't seem to contain those little passes. It's just such bad tracking from everyone involved. It's another poorly conceded goal from a team that really needs to crack down on those kind of plays. And now, again, if we want a result out of this, it's going to come down to the offense to just outscore the opposition. As Bouchard plays a ball in, Bergman, good first touch, and it's saved. Emeka Obi, he blasts it wide. And again, despite some flashes of talent from the young 19-year-old winger, a lack of composure in front of goal is what's preventing him from being a real top player. And now we gotta be careful as the game starts to go back against us to end the first half here. A pass in behind completely missed by Becker, and again bailed out by the goalkeeper. It's just been such poor defending again from Union Leipzig, and for the second time we concede. Well, putting Becker back in the lineup hasn't helped us at all, and we concede a second goal. Now the pressure's really on our offense. Even if we want to draw, we have to find a way to score 2, which doesn't exactly look likely at the moment. But here we have a chance with the right back Brandt coming all the way forward and a shot off the crossbar. You know, at some points you just have to feel like we're getting a little unlucky. As Soko recycles the ball, Bouchard, we're doing a good job keeping our heads in the game. Maybe not. Ball given away again. And in the second half, Union Leipzig are just losing the plot here. I mean, we got numbers back, but it doesn't even matter. Nothing we can do seems to close down the ball. And I think the miscommunication back there is just clearly evident. I don't know, I had high hopes for bringing Becker in, but as he gets skinned for a third goal, I think it's clear, I don't know, something's off here. He's just not quick enough maybe for the high line we play. I mean, not all of these goals have been his fault, but I think it's clear we look a worse team than when Schumacher is in his place instead. So again, it's a little harsh, but I think this Becker experiment has run its course. We definitely looked better with Schumacher in the lineup the last couple games, and our original captain is again put on the bench. It's not going to matter for the course of this game. I mean, that's a whopping 3-0 loss, but I think going forwards, it's definitely looking like an exit for Becker in this team. I don't see any role he has to play here. But as we head towards the next game, I think it's time to keep tweaking things. At least we have a decent core to the team, but honestly, Emeka Obi's another one of these players that, despite some promise, just hasn't really lived up to expectations. We have another right midfielder, Stein, who maybe can do a better job in this position, so we're gonna keep tweaking things and maybe something will click. Well, we couldn't find back-to-back wins, but hopefully we can get 2 out of 3, and the team is coming in refreshed for this game. We made a couple changes. Becker is back out of the starting 11, and Stein starting on the right wing. Maybe this kind of shakeup is what the team needs to just, I don't know, keep the competition high, keep us motivated. I mean, again, I think we're doing good in possession, but we need better defense and we need better finishing, and then the team can start to click. And that's a good pass there from Bergman to find Wolf. Again, good build-up play and a quality opportunity. Only 5 minutes into this game, we've been completely dominant so far, and a good job there winning the ball back from Wolf. What can he do now? Picking out Soko on the left wing, who's been one of our most dangerous players to set up Wolf with another opportunity. It's blocked. But again, we are all over this game so far as Wolf picks out Soko again. What can he do with it? Ball lobbed up to Bergman, who can't quite get there. But man, we are giving it our all. Now, can we convert something into a tangible chance for us as Wolf again picks out Soko? This partnership's been good. Soko bombing forwards and does really well to win a free kick there. It's looked sharp from our left midfielder. But still no goal from Union Leipzig as we enter the end of the first half here, defending in numbers and looking pretty good so far. But then, oh my god, a shot from distance in the back of the net, and against all the odds, suddenly Union Leipzig find ourselves chasing a goal. It's just, I mean, it's unbelievable. I think we've played this first half so well. That might have been the first shot the opposition had through a sea of players and into the back of the net. It's disappointing. But Union Leipzig still gonna fight till the end of this game. We got plenty of time left to find some goals here. And again, it's good link-up play all the way from our defense to our attack. Bergman picks out Stein. Stein over the top for our right back, Brandt, who again makes a bombing run forwards, and the shot straight at the goalkeeper. Another good chance, but no goal. I mean, it's the same story over and over again here from Union Leipzig. A lot of energy and a lot of good movement with the ball, but then, I don't know, when we get in front of goal, it's just a lack of composure or experience or something. But Bergman doing a good job with the link-up play here. Same with Stein, who's looked really sharp coming in on that right-hand side. Bergman picks out Kruger in the box. I thought that was Wolf for a second. Well, at this point, we gotta try something else. Bergman's coming off. Fofana is getting a chance up top, as well as Fuchs to be an attacking midfielder for us. Maybe some of the depth in this team can give us the boost we need here late in the game. Only 10 minutes left. Soko on the ball again, looking for the option as our left back overlaps. Fofana in the box, and it's wide from our other striker. We just can't buy a goal at the moment. And time really running out now. 5 minutes in game remaining. Ball won back well though, and it's played up. Fofana, really good hold up play. That's what we've been missing from him as Soko comes down the wing. Can he find a chance? He's through on goal. Finally, there we have it. Our left winger Soko has been one of our more clinical finishers this season. We haven't seen him get as many direct shots on goal, but I think that's maybe his third of the season. That's a great finish, and that's exactly what we needed here late in the game, and maybe we've salvaged a draw. Well, it's confirmed. Union Leipzig get a big point out of this game, and I think in kind of disappointing fashion. We probably should have won this, but at least we were able to come back and fight our way into the game. That's a really important point for a team fighting relegation, and hopefully can give us some confidence. I mean, it's not gonna matter for a whole heck of a lot right now because we're still firmly in last place, but on 9 points, all it would take is one win to actually potentially dig us out of the relegation spots. And now we got a game against the 18th place team in the league. A win here would do us wonders for trying to climb up the table. So now, can Union Leipzig finally put all the pieces together and start getting results in big games? Or is this gonna be another disappointing match for us? Well, again, the way we've been playing has not been that bad. Our defense has looked okay outside of the game where we reintroduced Becker, and our offense is showing signs of life. It's just a matter of getting more out of the chances we create. I think if we look at our expected goals, it's not that bad, but the actual conversion rate of those has been pretty bad for the team. And here we have, again, Soko in a similar position to his last goal, but this time can't finish. Bright start, though, from Union Leipzig. In this game, I mean, a win here would be a big deal for either of these teams, so I fully expect this to be a challenging one for us as chance is blasted over. Or actually, you know what? I think, yeah, the goalkeeper got a touch on that. That's a crazy save from Kraus, and again, punched away. Our goalkeeper is keeping us in this game against all the odds here. And it's looking like this is definitely going to be a tight game. I mean, solid chances on both ends, but I don't think either one of these teams is going to be super clinical in converting based off of what we've seen so far. But here we have a massive counterattack opportunity. Soko is clean through on goal. Surely this will be the chance. Finally, our left winger has popped up absolutely everywhere in our attack, and a rare counterattack opportunity for Union Leipzig. And for a team that's been crying out for somebody to step up for the entire season now, I think we're seeing that player emerge. Soko has been on fire. And the important thing for us now is going to be keeping a hold of our lead as we come up towards the end of the first half. I mean, we know how susceptible our defense is, and we're going to have to be careful to not let any attacks come back our way. But here we have, all the way from deep, it's our center back, Schumacher, who comes into the box and scores a very unlikely goal. That is absolutely incredible. And I think for the first time ever, we take a 2-0 lead in a game. I mean, hey, this guy is also stepping up in big moments. I mean, Becker has been dropped to the bench. Schumacher, in his absence, he's looked solid in defense, and now even on offense. That is a hugely important goal in a team that really needs that kind of play right now. And I mean, we've been absolutely dominant in this game so far, and that carries over into the second half as some good passing sequences lead to another opportunity. Bergman picks out Soko on the wing, who beats his man and gets into the box now and picks out the return pass. Bergman blasts it wide. Again, kind of disappointing from our striker. We've seen goals from our midfield and even our defense, but our forward line is not scoring the same. But with a 2-goal lead, we're still feeling pretty good about this as our defense hangs on for dear life against that attack. Schumacher does a really good job though, putting a foot in here, and it's well controlled from Kruger. And we pass out pretty confidently from the back. Again, we look good in possession. It's kind of just an issue in front of both goals for us, really. And Union Leipzig, with an incredibly mature performance for probably the first time ever, that is a statement win, a clean sheet, and 2 goals, maybe our best performance yet, and at our most pivotal point in the season, really. A win here might just be enough to drag us out of the relegation zone. Well, a little optimistic in the thinking there, but it's incredibly tight down here at the bottom of the table. We're only 1 point away from safety and level on points with the other teams. It's gonna be a real battle down here in the bottom spots this season. But the most important thing is we're starting to see some good patterns emerge. Olivier Soko has been probably our best player this season. 3 goals and 3 assists, and it's really starting to click for him now. And with other star players emerging like Simon Wolf, I think the future's looking bright for us. It's, again, just these couple of pieces we need to put together. Who are we gonna have at striker? Who are we gonna have on the right-hand wing? Maybe Emeka Obi can find his way back into this team. But for now, clear signs of progress for Union Leipzig, and we'll get right back to it in next episode. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.